Hello and welcome to the channel. We are here courtesy of MOTONAUTICA Balear to have a look at this rather fabulous Quicksilver 875 Sundeck. I'll take a couple of steps down. She's out the water, so it does give you a really great opportunity to see what a set of Verado 250 outboards look like. They are quite decent lumps. I'm just going to give you an idea of the height of this thing. So this is me standing next to it. Obviously a large proportion of it sits in the water and you can trim them out. The lovely thing about outboards is when they're not in the water, when you're not using the boat, you can trim the legs up so they don't actually sit in the water, so they're not spending their whole time corroding and getting green. So as we board, you can see there's a little boarding ladder here, and then they've got these bathing platform extensions that run both sides. Water input down there, stern cleat, lovely little deck light down there, and a freshwater shower. In fact, the whole boat system is cold water system only. You can upgrade if you want to a 240 volt warm water system. You'll notice at the moment that this rear sun lounger is set to lounging. It has two positions. You can put it up halfway or put it up completely vertical, so it works as a backrest for the dining area we have forward. If I jump in and take a step round, then you've got the sea gate here. It's great for keeping people on board. And then in here we have our distribution panel and water tank gauge. Beautiful solid teak table. This is an upgrade option. And there's a lot of options you can spec on this boat as you go along. If you don't have the teak, it would be the standard polywood finish. And there is also then, if we look under the seat here, quite a decent sized storage locker underneath there that runs underneath the whole of the seat and actually round the corner as well. And because we're at a boat show, I'm not going to lift it up, but there's a pretty decent lazarette locker down there, because the great thing about outboards is all the motors are at the back of the boat. If you had an inboard engine, it would normally sit down here, so this frees up this entire space for storage. There's also a couple of extra pop-up seats which are really clever, so when they're not in use they're out the way, and when you want them, this is brand new, this boat, so these are a bit stiff. When you want them, there you go, they pop up like that. And you can do the same with this one over here. So then when you want to dine, I take a step back up here, you've effectively got the ability to sit everybody around the table in comfort on nice seats whilst you're chilling out having your dinner or drinks or whatever you fancy, because it will be your boat. Just fold those back up. Now you're probably thinking, okay, but how am I going to cook anything, because I don't see a galley, and there's probably not a galley down here. But there actually is, hidden beneath the helm seat. By pulling this little catch forward to release it and then giving it a gentle nudge. Just going to have to I'm going to put the camera down and slide it across, hang on. And like magic, you then have a 2-burner gas hob, and as I said before, a cold water, fresh water sink system, which you can upgrade if you want. When you finish with it, you can just slide that back into place. One more click, bear with me. And then she locks into place. Fridge, lovely, very practical, Dometic slide drawer fridge in there. And then there is one step up that takes you to the helm position. A couple of nice, very decent looking seats with the pop-up bolsters. The diamond stitching effect is also an upgrade. Because she's running Mercury outboards, obviously comes with the standard Mercury throttles. This particular variant has the Simrad screen, and then you have the 2 rev counters. Obviously you've got twin engines and the speedo. So this will probably do around about 30 knots as a comfortable cruise, 25, 28. Maximum speed of probably around 35 to 36. But again, like everything in life, that does depend on the load. The more people you get on board, slower it's going to go. And I think it's category B, this vessel, for 10 people. And if you've got 12 people on board, it drops under category C. So let's have a quick peek down below. straight down in the companionway there is standing headroom, just about. There's another slightly larger fridge down here and a microwave. Very, very decent forward berth. As you can see, big infill cushion in here at the moment, so effectively you can take that infill cushion out. That wooden section lifts up to become a table, and again you can see that table has leaves on it, so there's a folding section at the front and a second folding section at the back, so you make that table full size or half size if you want to. And then I believe there is under here another locker with a little bit more storage in there. I'll just put that back for them. At a boat show. Second berth, if we then turn around, you'll see sits behind us and underneath the cockpit sole. It is actually surprisingly big because it does run pretty much the entire beam of the boat. So as you can see, there is a little window over there, so you are going to get some natural light in. And you can see there's the infill cushion, because that lovely teak table that we looked at drops down on shorter legs and makes a huge sun lounging, sunbathing area out the back. And there is opening ventilation with a fly screen through that window and a little bit of sort of extra storage space at the back. But it's quite nice that the whole thing is open. A lot of boats like this section will be closed off and you'll have to sneak around the corner, but the fact the whole thing is really open keeps it nice and light and bright. There's a 240 system in here with trips, and then behind this door we have the heads. Nice big mirror on the door, electric vacuum pump loo, a little bit of storage under the sink, and then sink and a mixer tap and a pull out shower. So that shower pulls out, clips up in here, and then drains down through there. And also what's quite neat is in here is an access panel, so you can take that off and you can then gain access to the back of the dashboard. So if you're adding any extras or you're fiddling with any of the wiring, it's really easy to be able to get access to that without having to take the top of the dashboard off. So we'll climb back out past the helm station, back into the cockpit, take a turn around the deck. So what they've done here, obviously to maximise the space that you get down below, they've had to raise the forward section of the boat up. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3 steps up. There's a nice grab handle that runs across the top of the screen right the way around, takes you forward. Cup holders, again you can see the little pins here. You can release that to drop that sun lounger backrest down or raise it up as it is now. And then this entire section you can fill in if you want to with the sun cushions. And then right the way forward there is the anchor locker. As you can see on this one's got the bimini up. There is an option for a full canvas cover as well if you require, if you're having it perhaps colder climes. So there you go, that is the Quicksilver 875 Sundeck. Do hope you've enjoyed the tour. Do please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.